So here we are, a new chapter begins, new heroes will arise,
Hello,
new
everybody,
legends
and
will be
welcome
written.
to today's
It is
match.
time to turn the page. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. Well, we're on the way. The wait had become maddening for Argentina fans. 28 years since their last major title. They finally managed it. Rafinha! Oh, that was no routine save.
Rafinha clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Madrid with the corner. They're first. Well read, and the danger is averted. Knocks it into space. Ball driven towards the far post. He's having a shot! Big moment! Massive goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
Terrible error, duly punished.
Well, you've got to give him credit for pressing so quickly there.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated.
There's much frustration as to the lack of a touch to finish that off.
Vardiol. It's Bernardo Silva. Now it's Højlund. Cannavaro with the foul. Now it's Yamal. Yamal! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Lamine Yamal actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
He gets big! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Hakimi certainly knows that he's missed a real chance there, but he can't dwell on that. He needs to pick himself up and move on.
Azar. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Cafu. Beckenbauer. And the pass is intercepted. Hazard. Camavinga. And the finish! Oh, split-second reaction.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Corner number 2 then. Hazard goes short. Hakimi. He's having a hit! And here's Højlund. Hazard with a terrific header. No, couldn't quite control it.
Well, you see what a difference it makes to have so many runners into the box. Makes life so much harder for that defence.
Great vision. Can he get on the end of this? Camavinga kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Now that looks a decent ball. Shoots! And Bernardo Silva! Oh, didn't catch it right.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get. Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Camavinga. That'll be a throw-in. Passing is crisp and sharp. Can he get it through? Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Azar is sporting a guilty look after that.
encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
And here's Højlund. Oh, super ball. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. He's picked his way through.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
There will be a throw-in. Oh, can he get onto this? Just eases him off the ball. Nicely spread. Rafinha. Cafu. Cross from Cafu. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Could try cutting inside here. Here it is, crossed in. Out of play for a goal kick. That's a shade optimistic.
Okay, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply. That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Yamal.
They want to be quick here, it's breakaway time.
Strong running down that left flank. Guardiola. Oh, it's played into the area.
Okay, it didn't quite come off. The execution, I think, needs a retry, maybe with a better outcome.
Xavi. Cafu. Adams. Højlund. And there's the end of the first half. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking.
Well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
So we're just settling back into this second half.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Xavi unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Gets a good foot in there. Now, can they get him away?
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
It's a throw-in. Rodri. Hakimi. Some good work on the right flank here. Always onto this. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Cannavaro. Costa Curta. Looking for the run. Well, that's well spotted. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Yamal. Threads one in. And he's intervened well there. And it's Bernardo Silva.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
They just need to sort...
Mbappe! So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Look, they may be one down, but they're not shying away Time is on their side, and they're set on using it.
In towards the back stick. Camavinga. Xavi. Looking to play him in. And this is Batistuta. Just the goalkeeper to beat. Now it's Hazard. Costa Curta. He's found a way through. Caught offside that time.
Substitution on the field. Number 15.
Time then for the first substitution of the game. Well, that is the number we all wanted to see. What a sight this is.
Now, that's what you call a luxury addition, to be able to summon someone of this calibre.
And it's Hakimi. And he's had a hit! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Cannavaro. Messi. And Messi! Oh, screamer! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. There seemed no way back, but they are level. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
When the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
And it's Rodri. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Foot in.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Oh, that's a fine interception. And he's gone direct here. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Well timed, excellent interception. Beckham, looking for a runner. Spread neatly. Stood up well to him there. Forward it goes. Camavinga cuts it out.
Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster. Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Goes for a shot! And the keeper couldn't hold it. Brilliant from Rafinha! Late in the day, this could well be it! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, listen, last line of defence and you don't get it right, then you're paying a visit to your net.
Madrid take what looks to be a decisive lead.
Well, the last moments now, Peter, are going to be very frantic. There's still time for a twist or two yet.
Cafu. Rafinha. And here's Messi. Rafinha. And it's Hazard. Tries to dink it through. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Beckham! It's loose. Oh, it's fallen kindly here. And that is the end of it. They hung on right till the finish. Well, this was a game they could so easily have... The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. There's the whistle. Looking for options for movement. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Nicely weighted ball. And he's being shifted off it. Well, now the opposition are going to have to find something pretty special to stop Lionel Messi today, aren't they, Jim?
Yeah, the man is an absolutely born winner. You just feel that with him on the pitch, anything is possible.
And what's more, he brings out the best in his teammates.
Yeah, I think he just gives them that confidence that they can overcome whatever the opposition throws at them, and he leads by example, of course, and will probably come up with something.
Vardiol.
There's a real tenacity about their defensive play, and it's up close and personal.
Played into space out wide. Well, there's the clearance. And smartly reclaimed. Now it's Yamal. Mbappe. And no, that was never going to make it. And it's Bernardo Silva. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but oh, they could be caught out here. Hazard with the delivery. Oh, Red, nice interception. Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them. Busquets, Rodri, Yamal!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
In with the challenge, knocks it into space. He ran himself into trouble there, free kick given away. Mbappe! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
Mbappe has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
It's anyone's ball now. And they've got rid. And now they can spring out of defence. Looking here to chip it through. Now it's Yamal. It's Hazard! Just fizzes past the post.
Oh, he overcooked that one, aiming for perfection, and he got it slightly wrong.
Pinches it off him. And it's Hazard. Vardiol. Lovely pass, but can he get there? He steps in, and that's the end of that. Serginho. Decent progress down the left. Hakimi did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Looking to go deep. Good read, needed to be. Plenty of endeavour from either side, but not much of it in the vicinity of either goal.
Well, it's certainly not a drab affair, Peter. It's had its moments.
Not the most accurate pass. Played into space. Mbappe is wide and looking to get onto this. Oh, good take. Haaland! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Paris Saint-Germain have their second corner now. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And now a sudden chance to counter. it's Hoyland. Crosses it in. A header! No, he didn't quite meet it right.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Well, that pass isn't the best.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
It's Bernardo's... And Bernardo Silva! Bernardo Silva is flagged offside. That's the keeper's ball. Guardiola. 0-0, but nevertheless a very decent game. Schuler gets over and intercepts. Here's a sharp little ball here. Now there... Great chance! Goal! With half-time at hand! Perfect timing! It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Well, at one stage, he was being body-checked, Peter, and then the next minute, it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, I think the managers are going to have to scrap whatever they had in mind for the half-time team talks. One has got to tone it up now, and the other has to tone it down.
And he welcomes it in. Looking for a runner. And they win it back again. And that'll be the last act of the first half. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs.
There's plenty of positives to take, despite the lead being so small, Peter. I think playing well, good energy, a little more composure up front, perhaps. That's not too much to ask.
Leading 1-0 at the break. And the game has already resumed here. A solitary goal. That has been the crucial... Shot a goal! Really well taken goal. A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
Well, that is one way to stop him. Marquinhos with a definite foul there. The ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. Saliba. Oh no, what has happened here? That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Rodri. Bernardo Silva. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. Saliba. And it's Bernardo Silva. In the end, they found themselves penned in. Nowhere to go.
Well, they've stamped some authority on things, but how much more authority can be generated?
And it's Azar. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. And he is going into that little black book. Rodri. Passing is crisp and sharp. Played back into the centre. And Hakimi. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? That's a foul, no two ways about it. And no surprise, that's a booking. Saliba. Donnarumma. He won't be happy with that one. He's picked his way through. Haaland. Haaland! He's done very well to get to that.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Haaland! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing. Hakimi. Yamal. Challenged just a bit on the firm side. Tries to play it through. Oh, he's found support out wide. That is a brilliant interception. Camavinga. McAllister. And it's Azar. Serginho. Now, can they get him away? That has not gone well. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. McAllister. Now it's Højlund. Now it's Azar. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Now it's Azar. Højlund. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. De Ligt goes steaming forward. And he's picked out the run. Hakimi. Great vision. And here's Yamal. Well, that looks a decent ball. Hakimi gets into a good position. Mbappe. And that has left him in a heap. Has a shot! Oh, it looked like 3-0 for sure.
Well, it was a bit complacent there, I thought, Peter. Maybe he thinks the game is already won.
Højlund. Number 21, Yamal. Number 18, Hazard.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Nicely intercepted.
Number 13,
Made out
Mbappe.
towards the right wing.
Number 10, Bukayo Saka.
That's a cute ball. Mbappe looking to get on the end of this. Haaland. Now it's Mbappe. Mbappe! Magnificent! He's got himself an absolute peach. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get pressed from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, I think they have every chance of levelling this now, Peter, but they've got to stay calm and not go completely gung-ho.
And it's Messi. No, not quite on the same wavelength.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again. Lobbed in behind.
4 added minutes has been indicated.
Confirmation that there will be 4 minutes stoppage time. Now it's Messi. He's found a way through. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Saka. Oh, that's a key interception. And that's very disappointing, it has to be said. And that will be the final act. What a game, what a show. Both sides robustly going about their business, and that has turned it into... The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. So off we go then. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, this fella Giroud is the type of player who's becoming a dying breed, but has always proven himself to be dependable, robust, and if you're looking for a true target man, I don't think you're going to find many better than him in that department.
Well, quite no argument from me on that one. Palmer. It's a pretty loose pass. Bernardo Silva. Bernardo Silva! And for a moment, time stood still.
That's great reading of the game, and it led to a decent chance. Cracking aggression.
Not the most accurate pass. Hazard with a delivery. Tries a shot! Decent strike, kept it fizzing low.
Well, that would have asked some awkward questions of the keeper had it stayed on target.
Nicely weighted ball. It's played through for him. And they've got a throw. Well, it has been just one side doing all of the early probing.
Yeah, whether they've been allowed to set the standards or not, they're setting them, and a goal has to follow.
Maitland-Niles cuts it out. And it's Son Heung-min. And he welcomes it in. It's Giroud! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Rodri. And it's Bernardo Silva. Højlund is onto this. Palmer calmly anticipates. First quarter of an hour gone. Stood up well to him there. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Ruben Neves. Neither side yet able to find the net. Might be danger here. And he's managed to get free.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Out towards the flank. Palmer. And this is Giroud. Bernardo Silva.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
And the through ball. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Here's Rodri. Knocks it into space.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Real chance here. He's having a shot! Goal! No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Well, at one stage, he was being body checked, Peter, and then the next minute, it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
A 1-0 lead established.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden...
Giroud! That was superb goalkeeping.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Oh, important interception. Played out wide. Good ball, good take. And now a sudden chance to counter. Bernardo Silva is fouled. And he's going to have his name taken. Schüller.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
And here's Yamal. Busquets. He's in a great position here. Højlund! That's a half-decent try.
Oh, maybe it was one of those moments when he just caught it too well.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
And it's Bernardo Silva. Bernardo Silva going face-to-face with his great rival. That'll be a throw-in. And that's definitely not his best. Now it's Son Heung-min. Now it's Martinez.
Okay, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Palmer. Now it's Yamal. He's found a way through. Picked out. Can he finish? Now it's Yamal. He's on it. Can he get away? Busquets.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Yamal receives it in a good position here. Real chance! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then.
Son Heung-min. Maitland-Niles.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Giroud. That has ended up in no man's land. Maitland-Niles. Busquets gets a foot in here. Now it's Hazard. Guardiol. And there's the end of the first half. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking.
And now,
Yeah, you don't get any points for stating the obvious, Peter, but thankfully this is still very savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high, and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game changer.
Substitution on the field. Number 14, Giroud. Number 18, Lautaro Martinez. Number 20, Palmer. Number 19, Yamal. Coming on the field, number 11, Erling Haaland. Number 21,
Here we go again then.
Number 10.
Well, I think in these circumstances it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Here's a chance! It's run loose. Who's going to get... In he goes again! It's in! They have hauled themselves right back into it.
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application, and now they'll want another.
An opportunist strike, but he'll take it. He will own it.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that, but you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
That has been cut short. And it's made its way to him. Well, there was an element of promise insofar as they kept the ball well, but they did very little with it.
Mission one has been accomplished, so why not continue with the same approach?
Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. And it's Son Heung-min. Son Heung-min cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
Look, he could do with someone else taking responsibility to shift the target. He badly needs some help here.
Played out towards the right wing. So we've reached the hour mark. Hazard. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Haaland. Spread it left. Now it's Son Heung-min. He's got away. He's a sharp little ball here. Vardiol. And here's Van Basten. Van Basten has been caught there. It's a foul. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score.
Can he finish? He has done it! And they've got their lead back. A finish of great intelligence. He just understood and he executed so smoothly.
Oh, what a touch. I mean, how good was that? Poetry in motion.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Haaland showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Looking for a runner. Ruben Neves kept his eye on it, and he's there. Well, that pass isn't the best. And it's Hakimi. It's a searching pass, and he's made sure that's not getting through.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
He steps in, and that's the end of that. Martinez is there to clear. Mbappe. Ruben Neves. Now that looks a decent ball. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
And this is Van Basten. There's a no-nonsense tackle. And it's Maitland-Niles. And here's Van Basten. And a chance! And that would have been game, set and match.
Just got too eager there, I think, Peter.
Progress.
Had half an eye on the 2-goal cushion.
Great defending, strong and determined. Tries to pass it through. Hakimi. That is a great pick out. Terrific header! Cleared without hesitation. Time is running out here.
Look, their path is set. They have to take risks in every situation now. I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
And it's Messi. Looking for the run. Saliba. Now it's Son Heung-min. This looks promising. And this is Van Basten.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Pass somewhat off target. Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. Rodri. Hazard could move up a gear here. And time is up. Oh, that was intense. An enjoyable contest that either could easily have won, ultimately decided by just the odd goal. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Look, Peter, a strength in any team has to be at the heart of your defence, and I'm afraid they were found wanting in that department.
My thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so must we. Good evening. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. And that gets things running. Great vision. Kaká looking to run onto it. And this is Hazard. Oh, he's been caught on it here. And that is out and behind. It's a good block. Madrid with the corner. They're first. Harmlessly behind.
I think it's a very fair effort, Peter, considering he didn't have much in the way of space to play with.
Oh no, what a tries a shot! No way through. He's a sharp little ball here. And that's left him on the seat of his pants. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Yeah, Kylian Mbappe. There's nothing more frightening for a defender when he's running at you at full speed. He gets into his stride so quickly and seems to just glide across the turf. But when the goal's in front of him, he's also got that cool head that's required to pick a spot and fit.
Oh no, this does not look good. And he's got the beating of his man. It's Hazard! Wonderful effort, all by himself.
He's the one player you want on the ball running at defences, and that's precisely why.
Busquets, and he's had it nicked away. He's away! He tries for a shot! There it is! And that really is so impressive.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
So, a breakthrough already. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Yamal. He's shifting through the gears here. Well, that pass isn't the best. Well, this man's contribution is, as you would expect, proving terrific.
Well, having that sort of player in your side is reassuring because the rest of the team knows he can make his influence count at any stage. It's simply part of his package. When he really wants to, this fella scores.
And the shot! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Oh, what has happened here? Saliba did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Now it's Højlund. That ball looks a good one. Diogo Dalot. Short changes him with that pass. Now that looks a decent ball. And it's Bernardo Silva. Here's a chance! The ball is loose and the chase is on. He's tried one! And he was alert to it. And reclaimed it in a trice. Looking for options for movement. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Now it's Højlund.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
He's been taken down and the referee has pointed at the spot. And that really is the last thing they wanted to do. Donnarumma will have to save it here or there's real trouble. Brilliant save from Donnarumma!
Oh, what a cracking save from the keeper. That may turn out to be psychologically pivotal.
There's the header! He will be livid with himself. "30 minutes gone. Oh, it's come loose. Schüller. Bernardo Silva. Pass somewhat off target. Now it's Højlund. Can he get on the end of this? Oh, Yamal!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Park Ji-sung does really well there. He is strong. And no, that was never going to make it. Bernardo Silva. That's a cute ball. Busquets. Threads one in. Robertson makes the interception. Dealt with nicely by the defence.
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Now it's Hazard. Oh, that's well spotted. And that's another good win of the ball. Now, can they get him away?
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Diogo Dalot. And it's Bowen. No, that's been intercepted.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Now it's Mbappe. He's through, it's one. He's had a shot! That's another chance. It's there! And there we have it, the two-goal cushion. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't... And the referee brings the first half to a close. What do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
Here we go again.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it.
And a chance! Yes! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff.
Yeah, a fantastic run and a fantastic pass to play him in. Both needed to be timed to perfection, and they were.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Vardiol. It's Bernardo Silva. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Hazard wriggles his way through. Bernardo Silva! Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. That has earned a reprieve for the time being. He's going for goal! And that is wildly off target.
Well, if they hope to have any chance of turning this round, they have to abandon their shoot-on-sight policy. It's just not working.
He's looking wide. Vardiol. It's a good spell of possession, this. Hoyland. Oh, he's been caught now. And the finish! It's in! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
So is this the start of a comeback? He's found a way through. Cross deflected behind for a corner. Corner number 2 then. And now a sudden chance to counter. And this is Bernardo Silva. Tries to play it through. That's been cut out, well played. Messi. Can he get it through? Could try cutting inside here. Oh, that was vital. Yamal. Now it's Hoyland. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Now it's Messi. That's been slipped through. Chance, surely! They've got to be quick to recover this. And that has been clubbed away. Kaká. Bernardo Silva. Yamal. Hoyland. Spread it left. He can run onto that. He's big. Hoyland!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Park Ji-sung. Rodri kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Foot in. Now it's Hazard.
Might want to be careful there.
Over to the left. Back into the middle. Shapes to shoot! It's a goal! Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
It's Hazard! Just wouldn't stay down for him.
Yeah, but you only need to look across to the sideline to see what one makes of that, Peter.
Now it's Hazard. And he welcomes it in. And the through ball. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Shot a goal! Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Now it's it's Messi. Now it's Mbappe. Nice looking ball. It's a pretty loose pass. Nicely weighted ball. Not the most accurate pass. And it's Beckham. Now it's Messi. And there's green grass ahead of him. Can he finish? It's in! A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce, and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
So, just a consolation, or is there a way back from here? Cross needs bullish header! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Madrid have their third corner. Oh, this looks sharp. And now they can spring out of defence. Oh, super find. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Nice try, but he wasn't buying it.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Tries to pass it through. Picked out brilliantly. Nicely aimed pass. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. And he's going to have his name taken.
Well, sometimes a loose foul can trigger a completely different spell of play, and it makes even less sense.
Busquets. And it's Rodri. Guardiola. Now it's... Goes for a shot! And it's come back out to him. They've scored! Drama at the death! Is there time for one more twist? And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, that's not the best attempt by the keeper, and he's just paid the ultimate price, hasn't he?
We have got ourselves a game here.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
And that will be the final act. Well, this was a game they could so easily have won on another day, but alas, that wasn't to be, and they go down by the odd goal. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, obviously they'll be...
Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. There's the whistle. Tries to pass it through. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
I don't think we've seen a dribbler as good as this guy, Vinicius Junior, in some time. His favourite move is to receive the ball in a wide position, attract defenders his way, where he can turn them and just leave them behind and have a clean run at goal. He's a very tricky customer and getting better week by week.
Yes, he's certainly the one who carries the hopes of his team. Mbappe! Goal! They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, look at the manager here. He's absolutely fuming, and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. That's a lovely, neat pass. Mbappe. And here's Højlund. Yamal. Can he get it through? Højlund. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Vinicius Junior. Oh, that's clever. He has found the way through. That'll be a corner. And we have our very first corner. Surely now! Decent attempt, but not quite good enough. Hakimi. Yamal. Threads one in. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Oh, he's been caught, and the finish! It's a goal! They have hauled themselves right back into it.
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now.
Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
And that's definitely not his best. Vinicius Junior. Oh, well measured. He's shifting through the gears here. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And it's Ronaldinho. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, looks a smashing ball. Just more than 15 minutes till half-time. Guardiola running with the ball. Bernardo Silva unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Mbappe looking sharp there. Looking for the run. Bernardo Silva looking to run onto it. Goes for a shot! And again! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then.
Bernardo Silva. Now, can they get him away? Looking to play him in. Now it's Vinicius Junior.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Hakimi. Bernardo Silva. And Guardiola. Messi. Looking for options for movement. Ronaldinho has it in a wide position. Busquets. Bernardo Silva. Searching pass he's played there. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Hakimi. Now it's Mbappe. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Ronaldinho gets flagged offside. Oh, given away. Donnarumma gets good distance on it. It's their second corner of the game. They've played it short. Now it's Maradona. Cross to the back post. And now a sudden chance to counter.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Oh, nicely intercepted.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
2 added minutes has been
We are
indicated.
into stoppage time. Yamal! Oh, that is very close.
Lamine Yamal brilliantly took control of that, which was exactly what the situation required.
And this could be the final action of the first half. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Tries from distance. A really close shave, and the last action of the first half. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves,
Hello,
and it's
everybody,
level
and
taking at
this is a quick
half-time.
reminder to let you know that you'll be
So
able
we
to
reached
catch
the halfway
today's
point.
match
Oh, what a
broadcast
half of
live on the
football.
Battlegrounds
It's
FM
1-1,
station.
but it could easily be 3-3 or more. Breakneck speed brilliance.
So, all square at half-time, each side matching the other blow for blow at the break. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. He's a sharp little ball here.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Azar. Rodri. Nicely weighted ball. He is through here. Messi. Vitinha. Saliba promptly onto that, and that is that. Yamal takes the shot. Costa Curta with the foul. And no surprise, that's a booking.
Well, if he's serious about trying from this range, I think he must feel he can generate the power. Big ask.
That's a half-decent try.
That is a really good chance missed, Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing. That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Donnarumma claims it, and the danger passes. Beckenbauer gets across to intercept that. Well, played right into his path. It's Ronaldinho! Yamal, and there's his chance to lead the counter. That's a foul, no two ways about it.
Yeah, we guessed that this scenario could take place because he's up against pace.
And that's put paid to a promising move. Bernardo Silva. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Chance for a shot! They've scored! And the game is well and truly turned on its head.
Yeah, a fantastic run and a fantastic pass to play him in. Both needed to be timed to perfection, and they were.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a clear increase in both intensity and tempo. Now all they need is to try and maintain it.
This looks promising. Over to the left. Vinicius Junior. Mbappe. Oh, that was no routine save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Nicely shaped ball. It's a pretty loose pass. Maradona. And that has left him in a heap. Now he's got space here. He's got away. And this is Bernardo Silva! Maradona. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Bernardo Silva. And that's a foul. A simple decision for the referee. And he has shown him a yellow card.
Substitution on the field. Number 15, Hoyland. Coming on to replace him is number 19.
Well, the idea was a good one.
Messi.
The execution of it, not quite so.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
It's a promising position. Yamal's cross. Well read. And the danger is averted. He won't be happy with that one. And this is Messi. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Mbappe! It's in! It's level again! What a match we have!
After 75
Yeah, and
minutes,
it's very much deserved in the circumstances.
11,
In these games,
Kylian
it's so
Mbappe.
tempting to maybe get a little sorry for yourselves, but there's none of that.
17,
Wonderfully smooth, smart, and
Number
Beckham!
21, Yamal.
And no, he couldn't find the finish.
Number
Beckham
23,
has delivered a
Beckham.
really costly miss.
Number
It could have been their
13,
last chance to win it.
Mbappe.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces. Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
That has ended up in no man's land.
Substitutions taking place.
Now it's Messi. Not much subtlety about that challenge. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Now it's Mbappe. No, he wasn't going to be fooled. Oh, he's found support out wide, and he's managed to get free. And here's Mbappe. And again, he's sorted that out terrifically. Now it's Messi. Knocks it into space. Pass somewhat off target. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Beckham. And the whistle has gone for a reckless challenge there. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning.
Substitution in progress.
So there's going to be another change here. So a double change here, and both changes are offensive.
It's a bold move. The manager's made his intentions pretty clear. He's going for this.
Beckham. He's tried one! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Azar with the delivery. Oh, that's superb. And he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. And that's going to be a booking.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
And this is the big chance. Vardiol.
6 added minutes has been indicated.
Hakimi, nicely aimed pass. Rodri plays it through. Hakimi charging forward, the ball at his feet. And this is Messi. Messi! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Maradona. And it's been played through. That is good alertness.
They're avoiding the blatantly obvious by not getting the ball into the opposition box. That's where it has to be.
And it's Beckham. Might be danger here. And a chance! Oh, that's incredible! And that has raised the roof! A momentary... And that's it. What a terrific response it was to adversity. What a fantastic game from those players. What unity, what joy. That was so very good. Hazard voted man of the match, and deservedly so.
Our charity fund, Chance in
So
Football.
a dramatic game decided in its very last moments.
Well, I just think that determination and persistence has paid off handsomely to squeeze the win out of a draw. Sometimes it comes down to grit and desire and the stubborn...
Oh, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the
Hello,
camaraderie.
everybody, and
The
welcome
fans
to
have pulled
today's
out all the
match.
stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So off we go then. Legend, title winner, in some sense a trendsetter. Claude Makélélé was certainly all of those things. In his first season in English football, his team won the league with what was back then a record number of wins, fewest goals conceded, and most clean sheets.
I was just delighted he managed to get the goal he so deserved, Peter, the week after the title was decided. He certainly made the home crowd wait, as it was pretty much the last kick of the game.
He actually missed from the spot, didn't he?
Yeah, but he was able to...
Oh, smashing header! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
It was such a clever idea to lift it into his path.
Nico Williams receives it in a... He's tried one! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders.
Substitution on the field. Number 15.
I guess this was unexpected, a change so early in the game.
Well, this could be a bit of a nightmare scenario for the defence, as you're going to be facing a very willing runner now, especially one that likes to make those runs beyond the defensive line.
Neither of these two want to come off second best. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Out to the left it goes. Hazard. No outsmarting him this time. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Can he get on the end of this? And he's picked it up out wide. Real chance! Incoming delivery, and he was alert to it. Roll! And he's done it! Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner, and he picked them off instead.
A 1-0 lead established.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Great vision. Hazard showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Nico Williams couldn't quite force his way through this time, but boy, he had a go at it.
Oh, look, his determined...
Header! He's got a goal! And they're at it again in double quick time. He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
So that's two now without reply.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
And this is Hazard. Hazard will not want to lose out here, not against Mbappe! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Incredible. He had all the time in the world to pick his spot as well.
Stojkovic. Saliba does well to get it back. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
While facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Played into space. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Vardiol makes the interception. Vardiol. Now it's Hazard. Hazard. Good, strong midfield running here.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Couldn't squeeze it through. Nicely weighted ball. Saka. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. And he is going into that little black book.
That's good pressing. It's really squeezing everything.
And it's Stojkovic. Approaching half-time and still behind. Can they make something happen now? Rodri did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Busquets. And it's Rodri. And here's Mbappe. No, again there's no way through. Saka. Played out towards the right wing. Nico Williams receives it in a wide position. He's got tall. Well, that is clearly not the outcome he wanted.
Well, that's a move which shouldn't be allowed to repeat. A dribble, cross and attempt. All too easy.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
He's a sharp little ball here. And he's got his cross in. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Hazard. There's the whistle for half-time. How would you review the first half?
And the boss is going to be disappointed with the way his team just switched off for those two goals. They'll have to take some risks now to try and get back in this game. And it's easier said than done, as we know.
Thank you for your cooperation. Substitution in progress.
And the second half gets underway.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and see if they can unsettle them.
Rodri. Bernardo Silva. And Bernardo Silva! Alexander-Arnold with the clearance. Played in. And he's had a hit! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
And he's managed to get free. Saliba is there and he can get that clear. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Looking for options for movement. Bernardo Silva is sporting a guilty look after that.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
And it's Bernardo Silva. Applies the finish! That carried quite a threat. Tries to play it through. Now it's Rice. He's shifting through the gears here. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. It's a promising position. There's a no-nonsense tackle. And we have our very first corner. He's going for goal! A real chance and a real let-off.
It wasn't the best strike, to be honest, Peter. The pass might have been a better option there.
Busquets gets a foot in here. Aims beyond the defence. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Mbappe was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Oh, look at the space here. Shapes to shoot! Just off target.
Oh, that's just unfortunate. Really, really unfortunate.
Not the best distribution from the keeper. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. He won't be happy with that one. Hazard. Now that looks a decent ball. And that could set him on his way. You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Substitution on the field. Number 17.
Final checks on the touchline. A change about to occur. Messi gets the call to seemingly universal approval.
Well, not quite sure why he wasn't started, Peter, but at least it's a move that makes everyone happy.
It's a pretty loose pass. Threads one in. Hazard going face-to-face with his great rival. Played into space out wide. Hazard is in a really good position out wide. Bastoni getting this one clear. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Serginho gets into a good position.
It was indecision all round. They have to do a bit better than that.
Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Foot in. Rodri. And it's Messi. Oh, a delicate chip through. Kvaratskhelia. He's picked his way through. He's Kvaratskhelia! Oh, it looked like 3-0 for sure.
Oh, he went for it there, knowing full well that it could have all been wrapped up.
Number 21.
It's their second corner of the game.
Coming on the field is number 23, Beckham.
Beckham. Now Mbappe. And now they can spring out of defence. Neatly clipped into space. Messi picks it up out wide. He is just caressing the ball. He's tried his... Oh, he's been caught napping. Now there's decent chance! And that's a real chance missed.
It's a good effort, and you can sense that they're upping the gears. This needs to be sustained now. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Lofted in. Oh, that's a fine interception. And now a sudden chance to counter. Yamal is onto this. Rodri. Defending was strong and firm. Busquets. Messi. And he plays one through. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
He made it look a bit predictable.
And here's Mbappe. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Now it's Yamal. Knocks it into space. Oh, perfectly measured that. Schüller. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Not the most convincing of passes. Messi. Passing is crisp and sharp. DiMarco gets over and intercepts. Nicely shaped ball. No unnecessary risks, and added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Well, that's a tough one. Losing is never good, but this one feels especially hard to take. Not a lot that went glaringly wrong, but the result is one that will make them
Volunteers for
suffer.
each block, please report to the staff
How
room
would you sum up
immediately.
what we've witnessed, Jim?
Well, Peter, I really couldn't see what this team was trying to achieve, whether it's the manager's message not getting through or not having the right players in the right positions. It all looked a bit lost.
So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. So from us both, a very good evening.